I believe the songs are already written, and I think the less you get in the way of them, the better. And when you take up that pen, you know, that the ballpoint or whatever it is, you start interfering nearly with the song. I don't know if that sounds too spiritual or not, but I feel a bit like that. Like Martin Luther King, his best speeches were made when he threw away the script. You know, if I was actually to write out a record, if I was to take a pen and say, well, what would I like the next record to be about? Oh, it would probably be awful. It would probably be real, you know, overly concerned about this or consciously humorous. It's best to just let what's in you come out.
Why did you decide to record this album, or the first part of it anyway, in Slane Castle?
We're here because the sound of this room, this ballroom, suits our music. It's just that Ronald Reagan and Northern Ireland all at breakfast time might be a bit much. My name is Paul David Cheeson agrees to be on Good Morning America.
David Evans, Adam Clerk, Larry Mullen, Jr. Said it, yeah.
Thank you very much. Good luck with the album, too.
Thanks.
In this love song, sorry, no. Okay, gringo. Sorry about that, Doctor.
I think we all bring different things to those sessions, but we all bring something. I tend to bring music ideas. Bono tends to bring music ideas and lyric ideas. Adam and Larry bring ideas of their own, lines, drum lines, bass lines, approaches, you know. I mean, there's four very active and creative minds at work all the time, you know, so I don't think anyone's interested in taking a back seat in this group. Everybody's interested in giving as much as they can. It's very much a four-legged table, you know. Just go back to the second verse, drop me in. And that's the thing I feel passionately about music, that it's not me, it's not U2 that's creating this great art. That's why I can be so arrogant or seemingly arrogant about what we do. It's because I really don't think it's us, essentially. I think there's something that works through us to create in this way.
Well, I don't know, did it go really far out of time?
Yeah,
At one
towards
point
the middle.
At one point it did a bit, yeah. Sounds like a flock of seagulls. Just like to state for the record that I want that bit edited, all right?
I think from the moment we met Brian and Brian met us, there was an understanding. He wasn't going to have to push. We had got ideas and we were going to work together, and that's the way it's worked out.
So should we go and watch the eclipse? Is Quincy Jones here?
He is, yeah.
No.
No, it's not.
I guess you want to see my passport, don't you?
Yeah. We keep that.
Says Quincy Jones,
Yeah, show us it.
born in New Orleans.
Right, show us
That's
it.
where I was born.
Show us it.
Oh, look at that. It's like one of my videos.
That's all we're going to see.
It's about the same pace. In fact, it's a bit fast for me.
Look what you've done now with your bloody rock and roll music. Put out, son. You're not coming back to our castle.
It's gone dark.
Yeah.
Oh, Adam. Hi, how are you doing?
Can't see anything. Oh, yeah. Wasn't it handy we had a film crew up here?
I knew they'd come in useful for something.
He's Brian Jones.
Right. I'm not him. Quincy
Isn't
Jones.
his name Brian?
No, it's Quincy.
Well, I better get back to work, I suppose. You can keep my pinhole.
Thank you.
We're ready when you are. My first impression of U2 and my lasting impression of U2 was that they were a band in the way that very few people are bands now. The music was a result of those four people, not those four instruments. It was those four people and the particular angles and differences of approach that they brought to the music.
I just rewrote the rules.
With this band, the uniqueness is there from the very first moment that they start playing. There's something about their honesty as people and as musicians, and their understanding of their own limitations as well. They build from strength and limitation, and that's a very good principle. I haven't seen it in a band for a long time, and I'm sure that all the bands I've ever liked have done that.
Okay, Tom, we're going to just start some recording here. We're going to start some recording here. Danny, can we give him... I'll tell you what, I'll just do one take and then I'll go and listen and then we can finish it after this. So you can
We'll get rid of this stuff so you're wet.
There she goes again. I pull my string on. And there you go again, moving my heart. You're only three, I'm only one, two. You're high in the sky.
We had already been experimenting with live recordings. In fact, I had just done a band in my hometown in this big old library that had been abandoned for a newer model. But this big old library was just a fabulous place with extremely high ceilings and marble staircases and just everything you could want out of a big old building. And that turned out to be a real success. And the people felt really good working in an environment like that. And I thought, well, if we can capture a similar thing with the U2 band in Castle, that would appeal to me. So we thought, yeah, let's give it a shot.
We thought we've done 3 records inside in Windmill Lane. Do we really want to go right back in there from the start? And also, there isn't a live room here, and we wanted to use a live room a lot. So we thought, well, why not do it on location? Where's a good room? And just by chance, we were at the castle and we saw the ballroom up there. And it just seemed like the right room to do it in. And that goes back a long way. That goes back nearly a year. And I think it was the right thing to do, not to come straight into the studio. To work up there was really nice because it then meant that by the time you got to the studio, you were really looking forward to it. Whereas I think if we'd just come straight in, it would be, we're in the studio again.
Should that be there? That was the last overdub. It's finished. It's gone. It's over.
This is the evidence. Okay.
What is it?
This is Bono's master vocal, Unforgettable Fire.
Yeah, it is.
U2's fourth album. Got it?
Do you want to hear it in its
Entirety.
entirety?
So how does it sound?
Sounds pretty damn good, Larry.
I hope you don't mind a bit of volume, boys.
I like it already.
Going, if I'm right, dum dum dum.
Let's try one with that.
Okay. We'll just do the intro and then go into that verse, and we'll just keep playing it.
Okay.
That sort of first thing. I didn't feel like we peaked necessarily.
Pardon me?
I'm not sure we had actually peaked.
No, that was only a joke, one presumes. You were
Do you want to go out there and peak then?
It's a very delicate situation here, you know, that I've seen this band play songs to death when we thought we were actually improving them, and then we've gone with number one take after we've done like 6, 7, or 8.
That's the thing. I would just like to know that we have got a good take, even if there are one or two things to repair, and then we can go on with some less sense of desperation into doing some other takes, you know.
What do you think, Bono? You want to try a few lines on this?
I'll do some scat singing, if that's any help to you.
Sounded great.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Maybe a bit more passion this time, Bob.
Yeah, I was a bit restrained, actually.
Yeah.
Maybe you could try standing for this one.
The only direction I might offer you is that the first chorus might be a little more restrained than the others, but I wouldn't like to inhibit what you're doing.
You know, you can come to the microphone with finished words and a finished melody, and that's all you'll have when it's recorded, finished words and a finished melody.
There was a nice verse in there, a new melody.
Side throw hard in you, keep
That second low verse was beautiful on this. It was really nice to have that almost whispering quality to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, I must say this track is really bringing something out in your singing.
I can't repeat myself as a singer. That's why we never overdub my voice. You know, because I can't. Because it's either that I don't have the sense of timing that I need, or it's just the way my voice is. I can't repeat myself.
Well, this song is now 4 minutes 30 seconds long. It was 5 minutes 30 seconds at the castle. But that was because we had a spurious section in. But it was also because the ending did last longer there. But brevity is the essence of wit. That's a good idea to have that commentary through the end of the thing, underneath the final choruses.
Yeah. Just one word of...
I lost my voice.
It's nice for this song to be a little shorter than it was before.
Yeah, well, maybe it's just me. I'm just enjoying singing it, and I don't want to stop, you know. I'd have it half an hour if I could. But it just also the notes. Unless I've been anaesthetised by Paul's birthday party, but I just feel like I could, you know, that there's no top. I feel like I could put my head in the ceiling. You know?
U2 have consistently refused to trivialize what it is they do, basically because of their own very strong feelings about it and their belief in its worth. There were times when by any pragmatic judgment, we would have been advised to get out there and have a hit single before people forgot about us. No member of the band was ever sort of tempted to do anything uncharacteristic of the music. We would never have turned our backs on that hit single had it come about in the right way. But frequently, the financial pressure to do something to fit the times might have overcome another group. It never overcame them.
Well, I don't hear it as fast, but I hear it as funny. It strikes me as like structural problems. But it's obviously the tempo of the song. You're in the chorus before you're in the verse. Mm-hmm. You know, you finish the chorus before you've started it. It's like as if the song's over before you begin it. You know, it's like that. I'll tell you a story about Johnny McGorry. Shall I begin it? Well, that's all that's in it. My father used to tell me that. When I was a kid, it put me asleep. No, it just... I don't know if it's the fact that it's late at night, but it just doesn't seem grand.
Well, why don't we try just slowing it down a little bit?
Yeah.
So the question now is whether we should do Edge's guitar tonight, which will give us the chance of using this sound, or whether we should go for a new sound. I think we could get a better sound, because slowed down, this is even more murky and less rhythmic than it was before.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
It's been a
very good 2 days.
It's been an intense, long day.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to bang off a couple of cassettes of some other things anyways.
Have you heard from Adam?
No,
Adam's lost in space somewhere. Remember that series, Lost in Space?
Yeah, great series.
That's where Adam is.
Sorry, I got engrossed in the meeting. Where do you want me? Up against that wall?
Well, it has to be a plain background for this.
Oh, right. There's the camera. It's pointing that way. Yes, that's it.
So this very uncomfortable side of that very uncomfortable chair there.
Do I sit with that between my legs?
Well, if you want to put a cushion underneath it to save yourself.
Ruin my mouth.
Jack.
Oh. I think the thing to look is very sort of honest and hard-working. Yeah.
What's the hard work?
You don't really smile.
You might have to straighten your t-shirt a little bit to look more honest.
How about that?
Now let's talk about the other things. The other thing I wanted to talk about is pride. The bridge
have to
structure
swallow
in
theirs.
Pride. Have we still got that tape up, Kevin?
Of course.
I'm going to argue strongly for this new bridge technique. You prefer it?
Yeah, it's so good.
It's the same entry from the chorus.
Another
Sounded great.
verse to make that right. Does
Another-
it go 4, 3, and then in? We fading before the end. Before we mix
Oh, that was what I missed. So much.
Well, we put them in and we took them out again. You can hear them this time.
Because there was a point when I was going, oh my, it's going to happen now.
Yeah, I
was
was
going to
the
just take it off.
What do you think, Paul?
Well, I heard that months ago, and it's the best thing. No, it's fine. I don't think anyone should lose their nerve about the length either.
No, it's great.
I mean, somebody's
Sounds
bound
so
to say,
good.
can't you make it 3 minutes? Forget it.
Paul says
Let's
it's
change
the
the
best
name
thing
for
we've ever
radio.
done. And I think he's right.
I wonder if I should call Lardens as well.
You're getting there.
I spelled it out for
Lardens.
Lardence.
It's Lardens.
Lardens. Took the highlights. Hi, fans.
Is that your impression, Cliff Richard? You've done this a few times on the record.
Hi, fans.
Yeah.
We're all going on.
So, do you want to hear it in its
entirety? So how's it sound?
Sounds pretty damn good. I hope we don't mind a bit of volume, boys.